the last 2 years, my wife and I lead 9-day tours, music tours to Ireland. And we go every year. This is a song I wrote on this last trip over. I tried to write it the first trip over because I'd heard a phrase. We were in the village of Skibbereen, and Skibbereen is sort of the epicenter of the Great Famine that took place in the mid-1840s. And we learn all about that. There's a remarkable museum there. And the woman who was guiding us through the museum used this phrase, and I just overheard it. She talked about the hungry grass. And I thought, what a poetic 3 words, the hungry grass. And I said, what does that mean? And she said that when a person died during the Great Famine, where they fell and lay on the earth, that place was called the hungry grass. And they say that peasants, even though they had nothing to eat at night in the dark, would go out and scatter crumbs across that part of the earth. And I had to write a song about that, but I couldn't put it together. This last year, I heard another tale about a young boy named Tom Grimm, who was 3 years old, and he died in the middle of the famine. And so many people were dying that they had a mass burial at the cemetery, a mass grave that they continued to lay bodies and stack bodies. And the boy was put on with many other bodies one afternoon, and the grave diggers were going around and tamping things in, getting ready for more. And they were tamping down, and they heard a sigh come out of the earth. And the 3-year-old boy was alive. And they brought him out and nursed him back, and he lived to be an old man named Tom Grimm. And the shovel that hit him to tamp him, to kind of wake him up, broke both his knees. So he said he would walk from village to village as he got to be middle-aged. He said, "I'm the poet, I'm the genius, risen from the dead." And he would recite poems everywhere he went. And he said, "One leg is pointing east and one leg is pointing west." That was all I needed to finish the song. Man stepped up, said, "I'd like to sing." He closed his eyes, and his voice did ring. His 2 short canes became his wings, and he soared above old Skibbereen. What can't be seen lies beneath the ground. The sorrows lost cannot be found. And take a short rest before you pass, and may your tears fall on the hungry grass. May your tears fall on the hungry grass. Tom Grimm walked on crooked knees, one pointed west, one pointed east. A boy thought lost, a life redeemed, a poet now of Skibbereen. What can't be seen lies beneath the ground. The sorrows lost cannot be found. Take a short rest before you pass, and may your tears fall on the hungry grass. May your tears fall on the hungry grass. A million died and stayed with the land. A million more left Ireland. The famine stole and stole again, ancestors sailed on the crying winds. What can't be seen lies beneath the ground. The sorrows lost cannot be found. Take a short rest before you pass, and may your tears fall on the hungry grass. May your tears fall on the hungry grass. Thank you so much. Shall we take a little break? Take a little break, everybody.